What's up, guys? My name is Elias, and not only am I celebrating my 300th official video here on the channel, but the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer has dropped online, and here's my take on it. It's been a long time coming since the last movie. No Way Home dropped in 2021, and 5 years later, we're finally getting a sequel, but it makes me happy because it means that they took their time to really make this a quality product. And judging by the trailer alone, it looks like they're cooking. Last we saw Peter, he enlisted the help of Doctor Strange to make everybody forget that he was Spider-Man due to some multiverse shenanigans. Brand New Day sees him dealing with the ramifications of said actions. This movie looks to pit Peter against a multitude of villains as well, like Boomerang, Tarantula, in some comic accurate images, by the way. Scorpion, who's played by Michael Mando, who was from Spider-Man Homecoming, and he played Nacho in Better Call Saul. If you've never seen that show, he was one of the best characters, if not the best character of the whole show. We finally get to see Spidey interacting with the Punisher and Bruce Banner. And I really love that first interaction that we get to see between Punisher and Spider-Man, where it kind of just seems like that was a subtle hint as to how they're going to tone down a rated R character like the Punisher to fit into something PG-13 like Spider-Man. I feel like he might be using non-lethal rounds too, considering he just shot Spider-Man point blank and Spider-Man was okay. And I know Spider-Man can heal, but I mean, a shotgun to the face, I don't know. So, and the reason why Bruce Banner is brought in here is because Peter needs some help yet again, but not in a mentor kind of way, like Homecoming with Iron Man, Far From Home with Mysterio and Nick Fury, and then No Way Home with Doctor Strange. We're getting a straight up Peter's trying to figure this stuff out by himself. He just needs a little assistance on the side. And of course, that assistance is going to be needed to figure out just what's going on with Peter and his new spider-like abilities. He wakes up, finds himself in a cocoon. He has organic webbing. I mean, this is pretty much going straight off of the Moreland storyline from the comic books. All the while he's undergoing this mutation, he's going to be dealing with this unknown villain who can apparently telepathically swap between people. And people are obviously theorizing that it's going to be Sadie Sink as Jean Grey in the movie, introducing the mutants into the MCU. I don't really know how I feel about that. I don't know if it's true or not. We didn't even get an image of Sadie Sink in the trailer at all. So I'm not necessarily worried about that being the case, but it is interesting to see that we're going full-fledged. Spider-Man's been in the world now. This is 4 years after No Way Home, and he's been fighting these villains. He's dealing with a lot. He's even dealing with the Hand, which is crazy because that last image where he's about to fight the Hand, I guarantee you they blotched out Daredevil because Daredevil has to come in and fight the Hand. Those are his villains. So I think it's going to be Spider-Man and Daredevil teaming up to fight the Hand, especially with Punisher in the mix. Then we're going to have Savage Hulk at some point in the movie too. And it's just going to be insane. One thing I really love is that it does seem to be going back to that real New York vibe of Spidey that was sorely missing since the Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield movies. To me, that's the main ingredient that makes those movies special, that it just feels so New York, and that's what Spider-Man is. He's a New Yorker from Queens. Let's get more of that and not keep fiddling with the Avengers and stuff like that. We don't need that anymore. Let's have this nice grounded story for Spider-Man, a solo story where he can really shine and show just what the heck that character is really capable of. It does seem like Marvel is going for a darker, slightly more serious tone for this new Spider-Man movie, and I really do love that. And I love the cinematography, by the way. I can't not talk about the cinematography. It looks beautiful. That Brand New Day and Avengers Doomsday, just the color grading in it, the different shots, dude, it just looks insane. Like they look like comic book movies, and that's what I'm excited for. I want the more comic booky stuff from our movies. That's the main thing I loved about 2025 Superman, was that it felt more like a comic book come to life. I don't need everything realistically explained away or having tactical gear in place of superhero suits. Like, I want to see comic books come to life. That is what I watch them for. And of course, the director Daniel Destin Cretton, he did Shang-Chi, and if you've seen Shang-Chi, you know that the fight scenes in that movie are insane. And this looks to be a more raw martial arts, flexible kind of Spider-Man that we've never seen him move like this before. We saw him move crazy in the past MCU movies, more realistically in the Tobey movies, a little less in the Andrew Garfield movies, but this just seems to be more of like a visceral, raw, just like he's a spider being a human. Like, you know what I mean? Like a spider acting like a human. Like, that's how he's going to be moving. And I think that's just really, really cool. On a final note, I'm gonna say this: I don't want any more trailers. I'm not gonna watch any more trailers. I'm not gonna do any more reactions to any other trailers. I don't care. I don't care if it helps the channel. I don't care about none of that. I want to go into this movie completely blind now. I saw enough. I don't need to see anything else. I don't need to see anything spoiled for me. And that's just how I gotta go. For honestly, I might delete social media leading up to this movie. Like it's to that point where I don't want anything spoiled. And I know that the internet's gonna go crazy. There's gonna be a bunch of leaks, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever. It's gonna be all over the place. Even YouTube to an extent. I'm gonna have to limit my YouTube usage. So, but yeah, go into this movie blind and just experience it for what it's supposed to be. This is gonna be possibly Destin Daniel Cretton's magnum opus. Like I don't think we're ever gonna get a Spider-Man movie like this again, unless he returns to direct, of course. And this is going to be something that's just really cool to see a different a return to form for the character, because now we're finally getting that full-fledged New Yorker Spidey, but also he's what 10 years into his career now as Spider-Man, so it's just going to be interesting to see exactly what they do with this movie. But that's all I got for you guys. I think I've analyzed everything in the trailer that I remember. I watched it 3 times already, so I'm like that. But if you like this video, remember to hit that like button, get in my comments with your thoughts on the Spider-Man Brand New Day trailer. I want to talk to you guys. I want to hear your thoughts. And until next time, guys, take care. God bless.